tó bá dijọ́ kan bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà máa jáde ibikíbi tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà bá wà bóyá tòótọ́ ló ṣe allegation tẹ̀ fún àbí rọ́lẹ̀ pamọ́ tó bá dijọ́ kan lọ́wọ́n á ṣìwé ìrántí hàn but mo fẹ́ fi ojú Fúnmi Adédèjì mo fẹ́ fi hàn ìkan nínú àwọn tó rán bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. She came out, she pretended as if she was supporting Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. But none of them were supporting Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. I am not rooting for Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. I am not saying what Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà did is good or bad. Since Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà has not come online to debunk what happened. And as you can see, ẹgbẹ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ tó ń gbé àpilẹ̀ wọlé àwọn tí ó fi ọwọ́ agbára mú èmi àti yín òkúkú máa ṣírí tán ní lọ́wọ́ Gistlover tán fi rọ́pò ẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn tí ó ṣẹ̀ àmọ́ ilẹ̀ ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ adájọ́ fún ní kálukú bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ. I want you to listen to Fúnmi Adédèjì, am I right? Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wá wo nǹkan tí Fúnmi Adédèjì ṣe fún mi. Tó bá yẹ pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ò rape tó dẹ̀ dákẹ́ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ látara bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kẹ́ dẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ látara LIZZY ANJORIN. Ṣé rí ẹni tó bá jalè lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó bá padà wọ àrán aṣọ́lé ló dàbúrà. Àwa méjì la wà lórí social media. Àwa tá gbé òtítọ́ dání tá níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Àwa tá gbé òtítọ́ dání tá níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Àti àwọn tí ò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tó ń pààyàn fi gba bára. Àwọn tó ń ba tèèyàn jẹ́, àwọn tó ń rànyàn lẹ́wọ̀n, àwọn tó ń pa èèyàn. Sórí tó bá wà nínú group àwọn tó ń pààyàn fi tọrọ bára. Àǹfààní wà fún ẹ kó change for good. But ẹ bá wá rí pé a rí àwọn èèyàn kan bí Fúnmi Adédèjì tó jẹ́ pé tó bá against èèyàn lénìí wọ́n á support èèyàn yẹn lọ́la tán dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé group yẹn o iṣẹ́ tán ṣe lélẹ̀. Ṣé ríru Fúnmi Adédèjì abate èèyàn jẹ́jẹun ni. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ interview ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fi etí ara yín gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ nípa bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé film industry kéèsì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ló divide. Kí kéèsì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà tó dé ní kéèsì irú tiwa yìí ti dé. I could remember the day bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà called me. He told me to keep quiet. And I told him that day. Mo ní bọ̀dá ṣebí industry tí mo wò yìí ni tí yín náà tó dé. Títí yín bá ti dé kẹ́ ẹ dákẹ́. Iye ẹ̀wọ̀n tán bá bù fún yín kẹ́ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá mọ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kan challenge wọn. Mo challenge wọn pé ṣé tòótọ́ ni mo sọ fún wọn àbí mi sọ fún wọn. I told Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, I said setup is real in that film industry. I said setup is going on in that film industry. But Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà was not ready for that conversation that day. He was never ready. He was of opinion that I should keep quiet. So when his own now happened, Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà could not come online to tell us either the case was true or false allegation. Number one, Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà confided in people like this Fúnmi Adédèjì. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà never knew that Fúnmi was only instigating his enemy. Fúnmi Adédèjì was an enemy of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. 99.9% of Yorubas that was defending Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, they were never Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's friend. They were Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's enemy. They were working for enemies. They were working with enemies to extract informations from Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. So Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà kept quiet, believing the fact that maybe he has some people speaking for him. If truly Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà did not committed that crime and he kept quiet, if you he will learn to speak up like LIZZY ANJORIN. He will not keep quiet. Ade fi eléyìí a fi ṣe àríkọ́gbọ́n fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ yẹn bọ̀dá Lánrè Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. If you look at Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà was once close to ESABOD. Sori kan tó pa ẹ́ kan tó set ẹ up. Ó ti ní àwọn ọwọ́ tó máa gbà kọjá tán fi wò ẹ́ ibo ló dé dúró àwọn wo ló farati. So Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà getting close to ESABOD, ESABOD getting close to Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Moment tó bá ti súnmọ́ àwọn certain people wọ́n gbé ẹni probation gbà yẹn ni they are coming for you. And when they come for you, they will hit you below the belt. When they hit you, if care is not taken, I want you to listen dada si Funmi Adedeji. Funmi Adedeji was never Baba Jesha's friend. She was Baba Jesha's enemy. Either Baba Jesha raped or not. I was not there. You were not there. It's only Baba Jesha that can come online to tell us what happened. When it comes to Nigeria, forget it. Me, personally, I do not have that confidence in anything that has to do with the judiciary or laws. Not laws, judiciary or... They could do matter. What stopped the police or the DPP from... what stopped them from telling us what happened in Idumata? That thing that happened at Idumata is a clearer picture of what is going on in Nigeria, in Lagos. Injustice. When Baba Washiwaju did manifesto, part of his manifesto that I gripped on was, I'll be there to protect the life of the citizens and their properties, which I personally could not witness single justice up to now. I am saying this for people to know what we are going through in Nigeria. I'm coming where Joma been. Okay, it's your paint. Okay. Now, let's listen to Funmi Adedeji. Nǹkan tí Funmi Adedeji ṣe fún mi àti nǹkan tó ṣe fún Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbé ní trabaye. Àwa gbé fídíò òkété wa ká wá analyze. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbádùn ẹ̀. Mumbo. Lala Koko, Funmi Adedeji came to Nigeria. Funmi Adedeji, anytime to bawa Nigeria, kesi okinku. Kesi okinku. If you stay in diaspora and if you choose the blackmailing part, ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló máa gbẹ̀yìn sí. Funmi Adedeji, ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló máa gbẹ̀yìn sí. That is why I would advise all of you staying in diaspora. Stay away from blackmailing. Stay away from blackmailing. Apart from the fact that, like me, I don't do court, I don't do station because I don't trust them. Is it not this Nigeria? I don't trust. I do traditions. But believe me, traditionally, unto magbe elo enwon magbe elo. Se mi ni mo gbe afoju lo sewon. Se mi ni àtijọ́ ton ti mo kété sewon l'Abuja. Se mo débẹ̀. Bo mama to koroko adabi jawjepe. Otiye. Now, let's listen. Funmi Adedeji granted an interview. Funmi Adedeji pretend to be Baba Jesha's fans, friends, followers, defenders. And I will give you an evidence that Funmi Adedeji was never Baba Jesha's friend or defender. Funmi Adedeji was part of Baba Jesha's enemy's instrument. They used for Baba Jesha to keep quiet. If not for those of you that pretend to be Baba Jesha's enemy, if Baba Jesha had come online to speak for himself, maybe he will not be in prison today. But in blackmailers, let's listen to Funmi Adedeji. Let's listen to
I had a contrary opinion. I live most of my life in Canada, right? Abroad. And we work with evidence, not sentiments.
Funmi Adedeji, you said you live most of your life in Canada.
During Baba Jesha's saga, you had a contrary opinion. I live most of my life in Canada, right? Abroad. And we work with evidence, not sentiments.
Okay. Funmi Adedeji Kotolo. For people to know that you are an enemy of Baba Jesha, you never rooted for Baba Jesha. You only pretend to be Baba Jesha's friend because you already planned for him to send him to prison. You said you live most of your life in Canada. And in Canada, you believe in fact. Funmi Adedeji, quick one. Can you give me evidence of this? Funmi Adedeji, I am challenging you with my full chest. Can you give me evidence of this? This is Funmi Adedeji's page. Funmi Adedeji is part of Mohbad movement, which makes Funmi Adedeji to be the worst enemy of Mohbad's widow. Mohbad's widow, I am sure you're going to listen to this video. And if you don't listen to this video, I am very sure that people that are close to you may see this video. Orin Mohbad ni Funmi Adedeji gbé sórí video yẹn. Nǹkan tí Funmi Adedeji gbé sí orí video yẹn náà ni wípé ẹ jẹ́ kí n kà fún yín bóyá máa rí níbí. Mo ń bọ̀. Funmi Adedeji ní pé ẹ wo nǹkan lára nǹkan tí and your love no go forget. Ẹ máa gbọ́ lára nǹkan tí Funmi Adedeji tó kọ sí page rí pé another orin Mohbad lélẹ̀. For you to know how the blackmailers work. For you to know how they work. I will show you her picture. Most of you know Funmi Adedeji, but I'm going to reveal her picture. Ẹ wo receipt tí mo fi sanwó ní Ìkó Ìdúmàtà. Funmi Adedeji, you said she should open the carbon receipt. I want to see something. Funmi Adedeji, if truly your hands are clean, ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ ò pè mí ní olè until the concrete evidence bá wà pé mo lọ jí half grain of rice. Ìyẹn rice oró ẹyọ kan half. Ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ ò pè mí lólè. Àyàfi tó bá jẹ́ pé òun bá Gistlover ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀. Ìwà tó dẹ̀ wí depict wípé òun bá Gistlover ṣiṣẹ́ láti pa ènìyàn. For you, ó mọ̀ pé mi ò pàdé ẹ rí. I have never seen you. I have never met you. I have never come for you or your family. I have never said anything to you. I don't even know you. Ìwọ ló mọ̀ mí. Funmi, you said she should open the carbon receipt. I want to see something. They said the transfer was fake. So showing the receipt hold no water. So because Gistlover said the transfer was fake, if I were you, Funmi, why can't you probe Nigerian police to give us who received the alert of 91,000 naira? Why did you conclude alongside Gistlover that I stole 91,000 naira gold or I did reverse transfer of 91,000 naira? Funmi, you know me to be a business tycoon and you know me to be a very successful hustler. Funmi Adedeji, you know 91,000 naira should be the least problem of an estate owner. Ká tiẹ̀ sọ wípé ayé tó wà ò dá. Ká sọ pé gbogbo ọmọ tó jáde lára ẹ̀. Ohun tí wọn ò mọwọ́ tí wọn ò mẹsẹ̀ náà máa fi gbé òkú wọn wá bá ẹ nínú ilé. Funmi Adedeji, I expect you. You said you stay in abroad. You said you live all your life in Canada. You live in Canada and you cross down to Nigeria, where there is no light, no food, no security. Even the government are doing us dirty. The justice aspect of Nigeria failed. A country whereby everything failed. Funmi, if truly your hands are clean, you don't work alongside with Gistlover to kill innocent victims. Why can't you use this energy to challenge Nigerian police and DPP or judiciary settings that they should provide the receipt of this carbon? Don't forget, Funmi, that even Carbon Office, the head office of Carbon, confirmed that the money was true and they provide the names of the person that received this money. Funmi, torí pé ó ti wáyé, ó dẹ̀ sọ pé ìwọ ò ní ṣoríire tọmọtọmọ ẹ̀. Do you know that in Nigeria, àwọn èèyàn máa ń pe fake account number fún yàn? Wọ́n máa divert owó yẹn. Do you know that ẹlòmíì máa fún ẹ ní account details? Á dẹ̀ seize number ẹyọ kan àbí number méjì láti divert owó yẹn so that wàá lè sanwó lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. So you live all your lives in Canada. And in Canada, you work based on fact and figure. How come you now allege me to be a thief of 91,000 naira? When I have laces, I have some laces worth of $10,000. You must have seen me with some purses, Judith Leber, worth of $7,000, just ordinary purse. You must have seen me with some purses cost $6,000, $7,000. Funmi Adedeji, you must have seen me with some expensive jewelries. I mean jewelries you've been seeing with me for the past 4-5 years ago. The same jewelry I've been rocking since 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 20, 23, 24. I'm still rocking it. So I will now go to Idumata, Abi, to go and do fake transfer to a boy that my cleaners are even richer than that boy. Abi, Fumi, for the fact that you said you live in Canada, oh my Pepe, oh. I just want to show your face. I want the whole world to know that you are an enemy of Baba Jesha and you are part of people that send Baba Jesha to prison. Because you've been an hater, you've been a failure, you've been a very good friend to Gistlover. You walk side by side with Gistlover. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pààyàn àbí tẹ́ fẹ́ ràn yàn lẹ́wọ̀n, ẹ máa pínra yín sí méjì. Ẹ̀yin kan ṣe bí ká ní pé ń support victim, ẹ̀yin kan ṣe bí pé ń bá victim jà. For me, if your hands are clean, if you are not working with Gistlover to kill Gistlover victims, how come you are supporting Mohbad's widow? But Loki, you are selling Mohbad's widow's information to the enemy. If truly you guys are really working for Mohbad's widow, how come you don't speak in one voice? How come you attacked Karimo? Fumi Adedeji, if truly you are working and you really loved Mohbad's widow, why can't you all team together? Call Karimo and beg Karimo before Karimo starts exposing some secrets concerning the widow. Fumi Adedeji, why do you lay Mohbad's son on my video if your hands are clean, if you are not working with this lover? Fumi Adedeji, ṣó rí pé simple analysis ni mo ń ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ ilé lọ. Ẹ wo ohun lélẹ̀ yo. Fumi Adedeji lélẹ̀ ṣe rí. Ó ní wípé my question is ẹ jẹ́ kí máa wo lọ tán. Okay. Ẹ mọ̀ kọ́tà wá ṣeṣe, ẹ rí orúkọ ẹ̀ ló wà ńbẹ̀. Orúkọ Fumi ló wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ kọ́tà wá ṣeṣe ní screen video. Ó ń déwájú dẹjọ́ ń dẹ́yìn dasọ for future reference. Ẹ máa gbọ́. Ó ní ó yá, let us give her benefit of doubt. Fumi, it is not my duty to give you receipt. I am challenging Nigerian police force to give us receipt of what happened at Idumata. I am challenging the DPP, Lagos State, to give us what happened at Idumata. I am challenging Gistlover. Gistlover that lied to us, that Mohbad made it to hospital. And later, another person come online and said Mohbad died in his home. And later, Karimo let us know that there was a fight. And Karimo pointed at the broken rail at Mohbad's house. Are you telling us that the fight that leads to the broken rails of Mohbad's house was the reason why Mohbad's house camera was being taken? Fumi Adedeji, I am challenging you. You said, Fumi Adedeji, you said, and I quote, only she should open the carbon receipt. I am challenging you alongside Nigerian police to open the carbon and post the name of the person that received the money. And I'm challenging Nigerian police to do thorough investigation. The relationship between the lady that received the money or the guy that received this money and the guy that sold goods to me. I am challenging every one of you. Ibileti Magbon. Ibileti Magbon. Fumi Adedeji, you said she should open the carbon receipt. I want to see something. They said the transfer was fake. Now, Fumi, if truly you stay so much in Canada and you believe in evidence, why can't you find out your evidence before alleging me of doing fake transfer of 91,000, not 91 million, not 91 billion, not 910,000 naira, but 91,000 naira? So you've been working with Gistlover to kill people, Fumi Adedeji. This is so heartbreaking. This is pathetic. Your name, her name on Instagram is Olori.Productions. That is her name on Instagram. Fumi, for you to have dived into Mohbad's case, blackmailing his father, the grieved father, pretending to be support Mohbad's widow. At the same time, donations and monetizations are you guys' main target. It's quite unfortunate. I believe Nigeria will be back in future. The Nigeria we all hope for. Fúnmi Adédèjì, my question is, why didn't she call the guy when she realized that the money did not leave her account? Fúnmi Adédèjì, I am challenging you alongside Gistlover and Nigerian police to prove the evidence where money were being sent back to my account. And I'm challenging all Nigerians. The date and time don't lie. If you know any carbon office, I challenge you to contact the head office of carbon for Carbon Nigeria to tell us if truly the money was delivered on the 17th of November 2023 around 15:20 p.m. to 15:23 p.m. within 3 minutes. I am challenging Carbon Nigeria. I am challenging Gistlover. I am challenging Nigerian police. And you, Fumi, I am challenging you. I'm challenging you. Wọ́n ní tí ogun ẹni bá tó bá dá ni lójú, a máa fi ń gbárí ni. Fumi, can I tell you something? Let me tell you this quick story about me. Throughout my lifetimes, I was a class captain. And not just an ordinary class captain. I was a class captain with clean record. During my studentship stuff at Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, go and ask about me. Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. A doctor, then we used to call him Mr. Kolawole at Banking and Finance. Now Dr. Kolawole, Banking and Finance Ilaro. I am challenging all well-meaning Nigerians to contact the Banking and Finance Department at Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Ask for Dr. Kolawole. Despite the fact that I was an orphan, singularly sending myself to Polytechnic, he used to give me his handout to sell. I sell and I return his money. I sell and I return his money. Fúnmi Adédèjì, I'm a lady of honor. I'm a lady of integrity. I'm a lady of substance. I have fought so many battles. The greatest battle is hunger battle. Even when I was hungry, I had clean record. I have never stolen from anybody. And I will never steal from anybody. When I was in Olabisi Onabanjo University, I was a class captain. And I sell many handouts. Someone lied against me when I was in 100 level. Just like the way you lied against me. One late doctor, doctor Akoni, a friend of mine that I harbored, walked into late Dr. Akoni's office, lied against me without evidence. Dr. Akoni destroyed my paper. That was my first exam at Olabisi Onabanjo University, JRP 111. Dr. Akoni destroyed my paper that very day. And guess what? They almost destroyed me because they almost sent me out of that university. It took me time to prove my innocence. The day the lady walked back to Dr. Akoni, he told Dr. Akoni that she's sorry, that she lied against me. That she lied against me. Dr. Akoni said they should go and look for me. They were looking for me for like days. The day they saw me, Dr. Akoni said they should provide me. I went to his office. He closed the door with tears in his face. He said, I am sorry. And I just have to let it go. And we become friends. My daddy. Throughout my university day. My daddy. My final year result came. And this man never restored my result. And I have to write that paper. If I am lying, I am challenging Nigerians to go to Department of Transport Planning and Management in Olabisi Onabanjo University. I am challenging you. I left. I came to Lagos to Ozu. I said I will not step back. I will not step my foot in that university until I make it. After 10 years, I went back. I did my graduation in flying color. And all the doctors, they were happy for me. They embraced me. They welcomed me like a queen that I am. As a very rugged honorable, very intelligent honorable. People ask me why I did not become a politician after my university days. The reason why I decided not to become a politician, I will share it with you today. Number one, I can't steal from the poor. Number two, I am too bold and too straightforward. I cannot endure seeing people be maltreated, be cheated on. I can't stand it. Mo ti fìgbà kan má ní rí, mo ti fìgbà kan wà kísàrí. Ebi ti pa mí nígbà kan rí. Mo ti gbé long completed building nígbà kan rí. I know what it takes to get from people or to steal from people. The worst thing I could do is to steal from people. I have feelings. I love people. I can go all out to protect people. Fúnmi Adédèjì, ọjọ́ tí mo ti ń talẹ̀, I deal with money. Fúnmi Adédèjì, I deal with money. I mean good money. I deal with 6 figures upward. People kept it with me. Tó bá ra lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi, ó tọ́jú owó sí mi lọ́wọ́ ni. Torí ilẹ̀ tí mo tà fún èmi náà máa rà mí. I have never failed anybody in my life that kept money with me. I have never. Fúnmi Adédèjì, you were at Gist-Lover at ESABOD at Dorcas. You messed with wrong person. I will hurt you. Fúnmi, I will hurt you with my truth. Ìwọ ti parọ́ mọ́ mi Fúnmi Adédèjì. Òtítọ́ ni máa fi hurt ẹ. Òtítọ́ ni máa fi bà career àti ẹ jẹ́. A lot of people, nígbà tí mo wà ní kékeré, wọ́n máa ń dáwó àjọ sí mi lọ́wọ́. Sí ẹ̀dá kan tó lè ní mo ná owó àjọ òun rí. Ebi dẹ̀ ń pa mí. Kàkà kí n náwó olówó, màá jáde, màá lọ gba àrù. Change this look for me, Valerie. Where is that carpet? Go and bring that carpet here. That carpet we just bought. Oh, gbọ́ mi nǹkan tí mo sọ. Ìtorí ẹ̀ làṣẹ ṣe wà lẹ́nu mi. Àṣẹ wà lẹ́nu mi nítorí pé mi ò jogún ológun bọ̀ tèmi. I am not pure. Tí n bá ta ọjà fún ẹ, mo ta ọjà fún ẹ ní, o kó owó ẹ fún mi lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Tí n bá dẹ̀ ta ọjà fún ẹ, màá ta ọjà fún ẹ. Mi ò ní kó owó ẹ jẹ. Fúnmi Adédèjì, mo ti la iná kọjá. Ebi ti pa mí nígbà kan rí. Mo ti wà kísà nígbà kan rí. Ó ti gbọ́ mi. Kò kí ń ṣe Lizzy Àǹjọ̀rìn. I am challenging Nigerian police and I will continue to challenge them. I am challenging Gist-Lover and I'm challenging you, Fúnmi Adédèjì. I am challenging Lagos DPP to provide the face of the person that received the 91,000 naira. I am challenging Lagos State government under APC. I am challenging APC General. The more you kept quiet, the more you want to sweep this criminal case under the carpet, the more you give me soft landing to showcase my real personality. And let me tell you something. No society will continue with a failed government that sweep criminal case under the carpet. Nobody, no reasonable person. We want new Lagos. We want the Lagos that were being free from crimes. We did not bargain for Lagos with crime. We did not bargain for Lagos with crime. Nobody will continue with a government that sweep this kind of case. Fúnmi Adédèjì, ó yẹ kó challenge me because Lagos State DPP, Nigerian police, Nigerian government under APC subjected me to bully by sweeping this criminal case under the carpet. And I will continue giving you guys back to back. And if this can happen to me under APC, I imagine numbers of injustice. Like I said, DPP Lagos State, time will tell if the DPP in Lagos State are the enemy of the state or friend of the state. If Lagos DPP are the enemies of APC or friend of APC, time will tell. You guys there, Lagos DPP, don't forget that I have never been an enemy of this state. I am part of products that made you to be DPP today. If I was part of people that go against this current government, if it were PDP that won, Lagos DPP, you wouldn't have been here today. Tó bá jẹ́ pé LP ló wọlé, Lagos DPP, you wouldn't have been here today. You are in that office, Lagos DPP. You are in that office today because of my support. So feel free to stab me as deep as you want. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé ní tọ́lọ́run ò lè mú, Ọlọ́run ò tíì dá. Àfi tẹ́ bá rìn lórí ilẹ̀. You don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me. Lagos State DPP, even at federal in Abuja, you are not helping this current government. You are not helping this current government. Your level of injustice, the day we will bring it with a receipt. Lagos State DPP, you are telling the whole Nigerians, home and abroad, Nigeria in diaspora, that kidnapping someone for 7 hours, beating up someone, tearing someone's clothes, lying against someone. Even TVC telling us that it was fake transfer. Then later, TVC said the stolen gold was found on me. And you, DPP, Lagos State, said it was not a criminal case, that it should be swept under the carpet. Time will tell. Time will tell. For you to know the power of the society, you should remember what happened to Asiwaju during the presidential election. Remember what happened at Bodilon. You remember what happened to Bodilon's vote. You remember. Let's continue. Fúnmi Adédèjì má bọ̀. Fúnmi Adédèjì má bọ̀. Ẹ máa wo Fúnmi Adédèjì now. Ẹ ti rí àwọn ẹ̀rí yẹn rè o. Ẹ ti rí. Now ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Fúnmi Adédèjì lọ́dọ̀ Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́.
Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà saga. You had
I have that opinion that Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà case was a setup, but it's none of my business. It's none. Fúnmi Adédèjì was working along with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's enemy. She was defending Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà to get close to Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà so that Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà can tell her some secrets. They want to know where Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. They want to know his weak side. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà was signed up for blackmailing for that prison. It was a setup. And Fúnmi Adédèjì worked along with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Let's see this.
Contrary opinion. I live most of my life in Canada, right? Abroad. And we work with evidence, not sentiments.
Okay.
I'm a mother. I will never, ever.
Fúnmi Adédèjì, you were not a mother. You are a failure. Ní gbogbo ọjọ́ tó bá kẹ́ni kọ̀la kó jẹun ọmọ, wọ́n máa gbé òkú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ nílé ní Fúnmi Adédèjì. Àdàbí tí mi ò bá sanwó. Àdàbíjà ó jẹ̀pẹ̀. November 17, 2023. Àdàbí tí reverse transfer bá wà lóko. Àdàbí tí ẹ̀dá kan tó ń jẹpo tó ń jata tó ń momi tó ń rìn nílẹ̀ tí kò bá gba 91,000 naira yìí. It's left for Nigerian police to tell us the relationship between the guy that sold market to me and the person that received the money, or the guy. It is Nigerian police to now do their thorough investigation. Ó lè má jẹ́ mi lẹ́ni àkọ́kọ́ tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti ṣàbúrú yẹn fún, because there was establishment. Oye, lady kan sọ nínú fídíò yẹn, ó ní nǹkan tẹ́ máa ń ṣe ní horo yìí, ó ló dọjọ́ kan fún yín ó sì máa bu yín lọ́wọ́. It shows that àwọn ọlọ́jà tó wà ní Tom Jones kò kí ń ṣèní, kò kí ń ṣàná. Why is Nigerian police not inviting the receiver of that 91,000 naira? If it was not a setup. Tí ó bá sí pé àṣírí wọn kan ó wà lọ́wọ́ Gistlover tí Gistlover fi counterbalance. Why did Lagos State DPP, why did they sweep such case under the carpet? If there was no theory of conspiracy, Fúnmi Adédèjì, àdàbí tí mo bá ṣe reverse transfer, àdàbí tí Mr. Lawal bá ṣe reverse transfer, àdàbí tí ò bá ń ṣe ẹnu ìjẹpo ìjẹyọkan ó receive owó yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn, àdàbí tí mo bá mọ ẹni tó receive owó yẹn rí, àdàbí jà ó jẹpè, àdàbí tí wọ́n bá ta gold nínú Tom Jones, àdàbí tí mo bá jí gold, àdàbí tí mo bá rí gold níbẹ̀, àdàbí tán bá ta gold. Fúnmi Adédèjì, tó bá bí gba ọmọ ó máa fojú sunkún gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní kí ẹ kú oríire lórí gbogbo ọmọ tó tara ẹ̀ jáde. Àdàbí ni mo gbé wá, àti wọ́ o, àtàwọn tẹ́ ẹjọ́ sọ, àtàwọn tẹ́ ẹjọ́ ṣe, àti àwọn tó wọ kẹsìrètì kìíní, àtàwọn tó sweep kéèsì under the carpet, tí gbogbo yín bá bí gba ọmọ tó bá kè ní kọ̀ọ̀lá kẹ́ jèrè ọmọ, wọ́n á máa gbé òkú àwọn ọmọ yẹn wá bá yín nílé. Ó dìmùlẹ̀ látẹ̀ni lọ. Now let's listen to Funmi. For you to know that she was working. They didn't look for, they were not seeking for justice for Mohbad. They just want to kill Naira Marley and Sam Larry. It was all set up. It was all set up. What was the narrative they pushed? They said it was Naira Marley and Sam Larry. That was the narrative. And they said justice for Mohbad. And they went to Naira Marley's house. Abi, they went to his house, destroy his home, and they were saying they were looking for justice. Instead of them to tell us that we want to kill Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Why are you guys pushing fake narrative whenever you want to kill people? Because you want to kill me. You push narrative of stealing 91,000 naira gold when a gram of gold was sold for 150. And a grain of rice was equivalent to a gram of gold. Why do you always push narrative whenever you want to kill innocent people? Why? I am asking. And why is Nigerian police folding their arms on this kind of crimes that could lead to war? Why is DPP? Why are they sweeping this kind of criminal case under the carpet? Is this what APC promised us? Governor Sanwo-Olu, sir? Is this what you promised us? You are a Christian. You are a born-again Christian. My father, Governor Sanwo-Olu, what did the Bible say, sir? What the Bible says? Is this what you promised us? Is this what you're going to do to repay me? Oh my, let's go. Listen for me.
Condone a pedophile. Like I said, I've been with him. I didn't notice that part of him.
So you've been with Baba IJESHA. Funmi Adedeji, if you've been with Baba IJESHA, you are part of people that sold Baba IJESHA outrightly. If truly you've been with Baba IJESHA. For those of us that believed in Baba IJESHA, we never eat our words and we never back out our support for Baba IJESHA, either physically or behind the closed door. We never for once. Till tomorrow. We believe Baba IJESHA's enemy remain our enemies. Because one, they said they called him. They said it was a setup. But the reason why I was being neutral, Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà never came online to tell us if truly he did it or not. So that makes me to reduce my half. That is 50-50. If Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà had come online and be bold enough like Lizzy Ànjọrin to tell us if truly he did it or not, I may give him 100%. But without giving Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà 100%, I have my own opinion, which nobody can change that. Number one, ikú tó ń pojú gbẹ ni, òwe ńlá ló ń pa fún ni. We have what's it called? We have Ẹgbẹ́. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà is a movie practitioner, theater practitioner. We are like a society. We are like a community. Our community is stronger than anything. Our community can sanction Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Our community are stronger than any law. They can single-handedly destroy Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà if there is concrete evidence against Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. But situation whereby our community, theater community, now divided, and I saw people standing against Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, it is a clearer case of ẹni orí yóò dilé, ikú tó ń pojú gbẹ ni, òwe ńlá ló ń pa fún ni. And I understand the fact that ti Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ló ṣẹlẹ̀. I never knew mine will happen too. And thank God I took a precaution when Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà case happened. Because if I did not take precaution, I would have fell for Idumata's setup. I took that precaution because I was like, ohun tó bá mú Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, àwọn tó jọ ṣiṣẹ́ kan náà tó dúró tì lọ́rùn báyìí pé àfi kó kú. Kò sẹ́ni táwọn eléyìí ò lè pa, kò sẹ́ni tí wọ́n lè dúró sí lọ́rùn. What did I do? Mo ra dáwà, mi ò lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ mọ́. In fact, I have to quit. I have to quit. Mo ṣe movie mi mo dem produce, but I have to quit my I have to face my business. Because tó bá lọ sí location, àwọn eléyìí invite am rọba wá kan pa ẹ́. Wọ́n lè ju nǹkan sínú mọ́tò any location. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, ó kó èmi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. So therefore, look at Zimama on Facebook. Either Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà did it or not, we know her to be a friend of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà and to be a supporter of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Until tomorrow, our loyalty with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà stands still. So that makes Zimama to be neutral and to be a real fan of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. But you, Funmi Adedeji, you are an enemy of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. They only set you up to Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà to get some information from Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. You shot yourself in the leg. You said you spent some of your life in Canada. So from Canada, you now confirm the fact that truly a whole Lizzy Ànjọrin. Funmi Adedeji, do you know that if you see me in real life, you cannot stand and greet me? You can't. I don't know your age. Even if you are 100 years old, you can't stand. You can't be on your feet and greet me. You have to bend. You cannot see me and use "oh." Go and ask anybody that have seen me. I have a very small stature. But tó bá wo nǹkan kékeré tọ́lọ́run ti gba ọ̀rọ̀ ọwọ́ ti wà yìí ṣe, wà tá ọ̀dà sọ́lọ́run, wà kájékù kalẹ̀, wà wárìrì níwájú Ọlọ́run, wà question ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀, wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ara ẹ̀ péjọ́ tó ti wà ní Canada, kí ló dà nínú ayé. Tó bá rí mi, yes ke. It's not by age, it's not by stature, but it's about little things God has done for me. Tó bá rí àwọn arúgbó tó kọ́kọ́ máa kó lẹ́nu ọ̀nà, tó máa sọ pé ṣé mọ́mì ló wá wá, kì í ṣe àǹtí Lizzy náà máa sọ fún ẹ o. Ṣé mọ́mì lẹ wá wá, ọ̀kan sọ pé ṣé mọ́mì ló wá wá. Wà á kọ́kọ́ tọwọ́ bọ̀wé, wà á jókòó, wà á pè mí, máa fún ẹ ní code tó máa fi rí mi sójú. Ò ní dé kò ní Lizzy báwo ni ò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Lẹ́tẹ̀ ló ń ṣe yín pé mo lọ jalè ní Ìdúmàtà. Ò ní lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé mo lọ jalè ní Ìdúmàtà. Ò ní lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ò ní lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi. It's quite unfortunate pé àwọn people yìí wọ̀ wá lára beyond repair. Wọ́n wọ̀ wá lára gan. Ẹja máa gbádùn ẹ̀. Ẹja gbádùn ẹ̀ tán ká dẹ̀ mú point.
Fine, it's possible I miss it, but at least have the minor, even if she's 14, have her come in front of the camera and blur it. It was done with that doctor. That doctor Adeyemi, or what was
that was sentenced.
So ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn tí fún mi sọ níbí. Ó ní tó bá yẹ pọ́n fẹ́ proof fóun pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà rape. Ó ní kàn provide ọmọ yẹn bọ́n ṣe provide the doctor yẹn wọ́n blur face yẹn. For you to know she was never with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Let me tell you something. Most of us on social media, we have two groups on social media. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's followers and lovers. They remain lovers of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà till tomorrow. They never break. It takes an enemy of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà that came to play Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà to see Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà end up in this prison are the only one that need to break from Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà and go back to their roots, which is just lover settings. Ẹ̀rù ọpọlọ yín máa sá. Ẹ̀rù ọpọlọ. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ connect mọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó jẹ́ olólùfẹ́ Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, everybody team up till tomorrow won't break. Yálà ó ṣe o, àbí kò ṣe. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa wà láyé tí ò ní fan base ẹ̀. Gbogbo wa tá ní feelings fún Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, kò sí kankan nu wa tó break. Even ríra wa rí, mọ́ra wa rí, pàdé ra wa rí. Yomi Fabiyi was with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà until tomorrow he was with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. He's still with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Tá bá rí ẹ̀dá kan tó wà pẹ̀lú Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà lẹ́ni, tó wá break, tó wá lọ join victim gist lover, tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní attack wọn, bí Fúnmi Adédèjì ṣe attack mi, Fúnmi Ayọ̀dèjì ṣe attack mi. That person was never Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's friend. The person was working along with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's enemy to get informations to knock Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Fúnmi Adédèjì was never Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's friend. Think about it. Lizzy ò gbé ọpọlọ ẹ̀ wá látọ̀run. Ability láti mú méjì àti mẹ́ta papọ̀. It is very good nílé ayé. Ẹ já gbọ́ tán.
I was sentenced. The girl, the the wife's niece, came on in front of the camera and they blurred her. And she said it with her mouth that he did this to me, he did that to me. Why didn't we get that in Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's case? So I felt like it wasn't clear enough.
Did you hear that?
But
I thought they said there was a video evidence also. I'm not so with the case.
The video.
Tẹ́lẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Gistlover. Ó ní kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣe mú ẹ̀rí wá. Pé at least doctor kan wà tán mú lady kan wá. Pé kí ló tí wọ́n ṣe mú ẹ̀rí wá fún Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. And let me tell you something. If you watch my full video on Timi Agbaje's show, if you watch my full video, when I get to Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's case, you will know that it hits differently. Like it hits me. Like Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà case hits me. Like I know the truth because they've done it for me. One mo jale 91,000 naira. One they make it to be real. What if I kept quiet like Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà? I would have carried that cross for the rest of my life. So I want the same setup to set me up láàrin Dumata. No set Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà up. For that reason alone, lè sọ fún mi pé Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà rape. Mi nígbà. My opinion though, torí mo judge based on nǹkan tó ṣe fún èmi. Ṣé ti yẹn? So ṣé tó yẹ pé lady yìí tó bá yẹ pé Fúnmi Ayọ̀dèjì yìí ọ̀rẹ́ Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ni. Kò ní sọ wípé ó yẹ kán provide video fún wa, ó yẹ kán ṣe kò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ni tó dẹ̀ ti defend Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà rí. Ó ní bó ṣe máa handle case ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ní bó ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀, ó ní bó ṣe máa ṣe. But she purposely said all this to save her face. She was never for Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. She only supported Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà because of donations and monetizations and informations that she wants to take back to Gistlover. If in likes of Funmi can believe that I went to Idumata to steal 91,000 naira, are you telling me that the same Funmi will now deem it fit to root for Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà? No, she was working with Gistlover. She was working with Gistlover. Believe me, she was working with Gistlover. She was. And she's still working with Gistlover. Anywhere you ask me Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's case, it hit me bare. And if you look at go and check my body language. When I was on Timi Agbaje's on YouTube, go and check Timi Agbaje's on YouTube. When I was talking about Baba IJESHA, I made my point clear. And I came back. I said I did not know. Because Baba IJESHA did not come online to tell us if truly he did it or not. But look at Baba IJESHA's case. Ew! This idiotic element is actually working for Gistlover. If I rooted for someone, mo lose the social media. Timba root fun. Look at what happened between them. Nígbà ton fẹ́ pa VDM. I came online to reciprocate. And the test was big. And I came. When I stated my point, look at how the issue came down. Where? Because VDM has done it for me before. During the Dumata saga, when the case was like this, VDM made his point clear and my case came down. The same thing I reciprocate. I don't talk to VDM. I don't need to talk to VDM. I celebrated him. He might be an enemy of others. But here, he's my friend. He's my son. He's my brother. Here, he might be your own enemy. But here, he's my friend. Read my lips. So when you want to talk about your friend that are in trouble, that are in problems, that are when you punch that line, people will know that, oh, this person. Are you telling me if truly people that stood with Baba IJESHA are real Baba IJESHA's friends? Are you telling me they will not push Baba IJESHA to come and tell us his own side of the story? Can I tell you something? If you look at police body language, they don't intend to lock Baba IJESHA or take him to prison. They don't. There are bigger forces to lock Baba IJESHA. And all APC members or all APC lovers has been targeted for Gistlover. Know that and no peace. This one is not about they campaign for this person, they did not campaign for this. No. You will have your own people that you just like. Either they fail or they win. Either they fail or they pass. Look at it very, like, I want you to pay attention. All APC lovers that are celebrities have been carefully knocked down one by one. Don't forget, Naira Marley was APC lover. LIZZY ANJORIN was APC lover. Baba IJESHA was APC lover. And who are the enemies of APC? These people. The DPP. It was DPP that finished Baba IJESHA's case. It was DPP that swept my case at Idumata under the carpet. The same DPP with Dorcas case. Are they friends of APC or enemy of APC? Time will tell. But I want them to know that without my support, they will not be where they are today. I am saying this. The DPP has done worst. I am telling you this, but time will tell. Let's listen to this idiot.
It was a stage. It was the staged one.
Okay.
It was the stage one. It was a setup one.
Okay.
Because.
Kí lẹ gbọ́ tó sọ pọ́n ṣe fún Baba IJESHA yìí? Kí ló gbọ́ tó sọ pọ́n ṣe fún Baba IJESHA? Ṣé o gbọ́ ni? O gbọ́. Listen sí jọ. Listen sí. Pay attention jọ. Jọ. Má gbọ́.
It was the staged one.
Okay.
Mo gbọ́.
It was the stage one.
Má gbọ́.
Stage. It was the staged one.
Okay.
It was the stage one. It was a setup one.
Okay.
Kí ló gbọ́ tó sọ? It was a stage one. It was a setup one to Baba IJESHA. Are they not the same people that you claim they set up Baba IJESHA? Are they not the same people that set me up at Idumata? So if truly you are not working for Gistlover, how come you support Baba IJESHA and you confirm that LIZZY ANJORIN stole 91,000 naira? Fún mi, Adedeji, sori po ma gbe gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀sìn ni. Mo ara yo ni ki ẹ kú oríire. Did you hear that? She said it was a setup. Said it was a staged one. It was a setup. Are they not the same people? Fumi Adedeji, if truly you are not working with Gistlover, are they not the same people that set the same trap to Baba IJESHA that set the same trap to Lizzy Anjorin? Is it not the same DPP that sent Baba IJESHA to prison? Is it not the same DPP that sweep Lizzy Anjorin's Idumata case under the carpet? I want you to pay attention, guys.
Because I heard that it was at our president, Mr. Latin's set, and they called him like more than 50 times to come to that set.
Shegbo, Eric only information lọ́wọ́ dáadáa. This is that you torí ló fi jẹ́ pé ESABOD bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag Baba Latin. Information tí irú fún mi yìí ń gbọ́. Information tí irú fún mi láyọ̀ yìí ń gbọ́ ni wọ́n disseminate fún Gistlover àti ESABOD. Can you tell me nǹkan tí Mr. Latin ṣe fún ESABOD tí ESABOD fi ń drag Baba Latin ní time case IJESHA? Are you communicating?
Was it on set?
He was somewhere.
Okay, he was on the set.
He was on somewhere else.
Okay.
And was
come.
So it wasn't premeditated. It wasn't like he came there snooping around and went. So it was called to that location. I just felt like there was not enough clear evidence to nail him. It was more.
Okay, for me, you are now telling us that there is not enough evidence to nail Baba IJESHA, but there is enough evidence for Lizzy Anjorin to steal 91,000 naira. Is that what you are saying for me? For me, is that what you are saying? Ẹ lọ bá mi wo fíìmù àbúrò mi. Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Starboy. Jọ̀ọ́ bá ń wá fíìmù yẹn, new film Starboy. Bá ń wá fíìmù yẹn. Ẹ lọ bá mi wo fíìmù Starboy ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ lọ bá mi wo ní YouTube. Warriors, it is a must we watch Starboy's new film. Tokunbo 340 sọ pé wow. Yes, Tokunbo. This is how we analyze to open Nigerians, like to open our brains. New film Starboy. You can play Kiniton.
This, like it wasn't clear. I wanted to see that. I wanted to hear from that young lady.
Okay.
Or young person. I don't even know if I should.
So for me, you said you wanted to hear from that young lady, but you think TVC should not pick up their camera and interview the guy that said that he stole 91,000 naira. You think you want to hear from the lady, but you think TVC should not interview me and ask for what really happened. So you were saying it was a setup, and you said you wanted to hear from the guy, from the lady that set Baba IJESHA up. And for me, you don't want to hear what happened if truly Idumata people sells gold, or truly I stole gold, or there was issue of reverse transfer or fake transfer. So you don't want to hear that, Abi? And for me, you said you are in Canada, that you spent all your years in Canada. You should have access to phone number of Carbon Nigeria. You should have called Carbon and tell them, send that receipt to Carbon and tell Carbon, so date of so time. Is it true this money was sent? And tell Carbon to give you the person that received the 91,000 naira. You said you spent so much time in Canada. You said you spend most of your time. Shori wípé àṣà ò lè ṣíwó olè. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ọmọ ọ̀ràn kíran ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kò sí bá ṣe fẹ́ fọ ebo lóyìn. Ẹ lè ṣe kẹ́ má rùnrùn ìgbẹ́. You came to Nigeria, wo lórí burúkú ẹ. Ìgò táwọn ọmọ kékèké ń dé sójú, ìgò 2,000 naira. Ó wọṣọ bí aṣọ abirùn, kò hàn lára ẹ. Àwọn tó ń gbálẹ̀ ọjà gan wọ́n dájú ẹ lọ. Àwọn tó ń gbálẹ̀ ọjà wọ́n dájú ẹ lọ. Ó wá sí Nigeria, nothing to show for it. Orú àwọn bọ̀dẹ̀ pago, he came to Nigeria. He came, we snapped together. Look at Mọ́mí Adébímpé. Wáyé tán jẹ, ṣé wọ́n lè jẹ́? Ó lè jẹ́. Torí customer Gistlover ni ẹ, wọ́n bí ìyá láyé ẹ̀dá. Ó lè jẹ́. So you now said, oh, you want to see the lady. You want to cover your face. Because wọ́n ti rí ẹni sìn, bó ti kúrò lẹ́yìn Baba IJESHA. Ó ti di ọ̀tá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Baba IJESHA. And you need to save your face. You need to save your face for me. Ó ti di ọ̀tá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Baba IJESHA. Ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ wípé àṣà ò kìí ṣíwó olè. Ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Yorùbá ò dá, kò ń ṣe gbogbo Yorùbá o. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Yorùbá, they are killers by DNA. Tó bá ṣe aburú fèèyàn kan, mi ò lè bẹ ṣọ̀rẹ́ torí kò ń ṣèyàn kíní kò ń ṣèyàn kejì kò ń ṣèyàn kẹta mi ò lè bẹ kò sí tí mo fẹ́ fi bẹ́ẹ̀ dọ̀rẹ́ the only thing tí mo fi bẹ́ẹ̀ dọ̀rẹ́ ni wípé àfi tó bá yẹ pé àjọ ń ṣaburú so fún mi for you láti sọ wípé mo jalè tó dẹ̀ sọ wípé o fẹ́ rí evidence bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé the same DPP tó parí iṣẹ́ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà the same DPP yẹn ló parí iṣẹ́ mi tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé group of people same people set of people ló róró dán yẹn you are an enemy of bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Adébísí kú oríire ọmọ ẹ tó tẹ̀wọ̀n dé ìyẹn kẹ̀ ìyẹn ò máa lè ṣoríire Adébísí oníwàrápá yẹn ò lè ṣoríire fún mi wo bí mo ṣe analyse ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá jẹ́ group bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà tẹ́ bá gba olórí burúkú yìí láyè kó súnmọ́ yín you on your own she came to pick more evidence against you tí kò bá ní ọwọ́ kan nínú appeal bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ó yẹ kó wọlé tí ò bá ní ọwọ́ kan nínú kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi sweep case mi under the carpet why the DPP said no prosecution tí ò bá sí pé àwọn kan tí ò bá sí pé Gistlover ó ń ṣe aburú kan fi exchange àwọn àṣírí kan mo ń bèrè ni tẹ́ni bá lọ lámàdé máa fi ojú ẹ̀hàn nísìn tẹ́ bá súnmọ́ at your own risk ni o she was an enemy of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà from day one of her miserable life she was never for Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà she only said all this because she has gone to her base where she belongs to. Funmi Adedeji Olori Dot Production on Instagram has gone to her base. She only say all this. She's saying all this to save her face so that Aro oni fún yín. Ẹ rò pé ó sì wà pẹ̀lú Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. No, she was never with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. An average person that was with Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, the first thing you will tell Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà, the first thing you will ask him, Odo ọmọ yẹn àbó odo. Tó bá lóhùn odo, go online and say your own side of the story. The world are waiting. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà jáde tó sọ òtítọ́ side ẹni kò ní yá wọn lára àti tì mọ́lé fọ́jọ́ tó pẹ́ báyìí. Very dark man was very rugged, but because he speaks out. Kò yá wọn lára àti palẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀gìrì. Lizzy Àǹjọ́rìn tó jókòó yìí tó bá jẹ́ pé mi máa sọ side mi kò wọ́n àti palẹ̀ mọ́ ọ̀tá mi gìrì. But mo ń sọ side mi tó bá ná mọ́ ọ̀tá mi lẹ̀ wọ́n ṣàṣọ tó mú mi fún. Gbogbo yín lẹ dẹ̀ rí ẹ̀rí nǹkan ṣe fún mi ẹ̀rí pé mi ò lọ fún yàn ẹni tí ò bá wá fún mi mi ń lọ fún tọ́lọ́pàá bá invite mi lẹ́nu àṣírí nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi tí mo fi wá fún ẹ máa gbélẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá ṣàní ní kí n dá kẹ́kẹ́ pa mí self defence ni wọ́n ń pè torí kò sí kankan nu yín tí mi ti lọ competition l'Abuja lọ́dọ̀ IG lọ́dọ̀ gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwo and kò ọlọ́pàá is they are not doing anything ọlọ́pàá cannot tell me to fold my arms and die no they can't tell me self defence. I won't come for you first. But when you come for me, tó bá fi ti ara ẹ gbọ́, tó fojú ara ẹ rí Ọ̀yọ́ ló wà, don't care. Ẹ rí pé ìgbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀, wọ́n ní mi ò ní class, mo wà classless because I'm defending myself. A dúpẹ́ pé classless wà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ló ti join wa lẹ́ni. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ti join. So if tó bá jẹ́ pé mi àti Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀, màá ní Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà go out. Ìgbà tí Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà kúrò ní police station. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti sọ̀rọ̀. If not for pé bàbá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti palẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀wẹ̀ wọn torí wọn ló ń disturb wọn tí wọ́n fi òkú ọmọ yẹn gba bára. I keep telling you ẹni tí ò bá fún ẹ lówó tí ò bá fún ẹ láṣọ má jẹ́ ó pé ẹ lárungún tó bá kú lẹ́ni tí wà àtàwọn ọmọ ẹni. I keep telling you guys tó yẹ pé bàbá Mohbad dákẹ́ ni ẹ mọ petition tó ti kọ ni but tó máa hard láti gbé ìjọ kan tó fẹ́ gbé aṣọ fún pé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n yanjú ọmọ ẹ rí justice ṣe fọ́mọ ẹ tún fẹ́ gbé lílẹ̀ that really hold their hands. So you, Funmilayo Adedeji, if you were not Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's enemy, why did you become Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà's friend's enemy today? Wọ́n ti ní voice note Mr. Lawal lọ́wọ́ ti pẹ́. All because ẹ mọ̀ pé Florida ni mo wà ń gbà yín l'Amẹ́ríkà. Èmi ò ní parọ́ fún yín. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi. Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà súnmọ́ àwọn tó rán lẹ́wọ̀n jù mí lọ. Àwọn tó rán lẹ́wọ̀n ó súnmọ́ wọn. Èmi àti Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà close wọ́n máa ń pè mí Lizzy wá bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ mi ìdẹ́ ń gba kọ́bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn tó palẹ̀ mọ́ Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà yìí ńgbà tó gba advert ilẹ̀ tọ́nà fún 10 million ń tọ́ palẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ fún nìyẹn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ nìyẹn ó close mọ́ àwọn tó rán lẹ́wọ̀n ju èmi lọ bí ó ṣe close mọ́ mi yẹn èmi àtọkọ mi àjọ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ìyẹn Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ọkọ mi dẹ̀ ní kí ni mo rò mú ní àtọ́ pé mo wà Nàìjíríà bá dẹ̀ lọ wò wọ́n tó ránu wọn ṣe mí aláàjì dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn àlọ́ aláàjì dẹ̀ lọ ọjọ́ yẹn ni Gistlover bọ́ síta tó ní ẹ̀yin oní tíátà kan gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ ń gbé òun mọ̀ kò pẹ́ kò jọjọ́ kẹrin lọ́nà gbé voice note Mr. Lawal jáde they purposely brought out that voice note láti má ba ran bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ́wọ́ mi ò ní nǹkan tó ṣe dá o mi ò dẹ̀ ní kán má ran lẹ́wọ̀n tó bá ṣe don't get me wrong but iṣẹ́ tíátà tá à ń ṣe there are rules and regulations nínú ẹ̀ if you don't follow that rules and regulations ó máa pọ́n láṣọ ni o bàbá Ògúndé tó gbéṣẹ́ tíátà sílẹ̀ ó ti fi ègún àti èpè sí tó bá ṣe dáadáa nínú iṣẹ́ tíátà aṣọ ẹ̀ máa mọ́ ni wàá máa rọ́wọ́ yọ ayé ẹ̀ máa dá sí ni tó bá ṣe dáadáa pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tíátà I'm telling you this secret today ó ti yé senior colleague mi ni nínú iṣẹ́ yìí tó bá jẹ́ pé tòótọ́ ló bẹ́ fúrọ̀ tó dóòyàn let the police do the justice and the court but it is my own duty as a colleague láti dúró fún as a crying shoulder pending the time tó máa fi dájọ́ ẹ̀. ẹ ti gbọ́ mi èmi dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé set up ni but èmi àti wọn ò ṣọ̀rẹ́ ó dẹ̀ ti sọ fún mi ní pé kí n dákẹ́ yẹn bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ó ní n dákẹ́ ńgbà tán ní mo gbé cocaine tán lọ kọ lẹ́tà sí Saudi pé mo ń gbé cocaine bọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ní n dákẹ́ mo dẹ̀ sọ pé tiẹ̀ náà máa dé títí ẹ bá ti dé kó dákẹ́ inú mi dẹ̀ dó dẹ̀ dákẹ́ ó dẹ̀ ẹ ti rí ẹni tó ń ṣe fẹ́ ni ẹlẹ́ni so you fún mi láyọ̀ if your hands are clean Yomi Fabiyi ṣe rí ní party mi rí ṣe rí Yomi party mi rí ọjọ́ tí mo ti ń ṣe party ẹ rí Yomi party mi rí ṣe rí Yomi party mi rí ẹ rí pé àwọn tí Yomi tọ́jọ́ ń lọ party ara wọn àwọn tọ́jọ́ ń ṣera wọn ní ṣùtà àwọn tọ́jọ́ ń ṣera wọn ní ṣùtà ni abẹ́ notice wọ́n jọ ń ṣera wọn ní ṣùtà ni wọ́n jọ ń ṣera wọn ní ṣùtà ni pàdí mi ni Yomi ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni wọ́n ẹ rí party mi rí ẹ rí Yomi party mi rí náà ẹ dẹ̀ rí mi náà ní party Yomi rí but ibi tí yàrá ti fẹ́ jẹ Yomi mi ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ fìyà jẹ torí ìgbà tó fẹ́ fìyà jẹ mí Yomi náà dúró Yomi wá ṣẹ́ o Yomi ò ṣẹ́ o it is my duty to reciprocate àmọ́ tẹ́ bá sọ pé inú iṣẹ́ tíátà àti yín o ẹ̀yin lè fẹ́ gbá fronti láti máa pa àwọn èèyàn láti máa rán àwọn èèyàn lọ èmi ò bá yín ṣe ẹ̀ra máa kóra yín lọ jẹ́jẹ́ ẹ stay away from me ẹ rí pé fún mi Adédèjì yìí ẹ rí pé ó ní tíátà ni ó ní Mr. Latin president wa she admitted that she's an artist kẹ́lẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé inú ilé náà ti ródàn bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kò kí ń ṣe ìta inú ilé ẹ rí pé mi ò ní problem ńgbà kan àwọn náà wá sọ pé Lizzy kò ń báyàn ṣe kò ń lọ pátí kò ń ṣe kò mọ̀ ìwọ̀nba àwọn méjì mẹ́ta tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún mi so fún mi you are an enemy of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà you've never been a friend of Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà you are a close pal of Gistlover, a very close one. You work for Gistlover, and you are a failure.
She's a child because we are hearing different stories. Some said she's 20-something. So that's you have to bring that out so that we will not have such doubts.
She was throwing shade at Yomi Fabiyi in style. She was throwing shade. Believe me, she was throwing shade to Yomi. You know it was Yomi that came out recently that why tó ti jẹ́ pé ńgbà tí Yomi tó ń fight fún Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà ńgbà tí Yomi fẹ́ double into Mohbad case kí ló tẹ́ pé ìgbà yẹn ni Fúnmi Adédèjì ló wá sọ ilé nípa Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Think about it. Ìràwọ̀sán TV. Think about it. Think about it. She was throwing shade to Yomi. Pé ọmọ tán ló bá sùn, we need an evidence, we need this. She was pushing Yomi. Ó ń pàṣàmọ̀ ni. She was working with Gistlover. Ẹ lọ wo page ẹ̀. Her page is full of Mohbad. Is she looking for justice for Mohbad truly? Or she was using Mohbad for monetization and donations?